Welcome back, creatives. Yesterday, we talked about the importance of separating what you make from your worth, identity, and right to make it. Today, we're dealing with a second reason why you need to separate them: feedback. Creative, as long as you make things in this world and are willing to share it outside of yourself, you will get feedback. And that can be really painful, exhilarating, awesome, terrible. The thing is that all feedback is not equal. Yes, even from people who mean well, and even those who are good in the particular art that you're into. But in order for you to determine what's good feedback and not, you have to separate it from that whole batch of emotions that we just talked about. If what you make, including the failures, is tied to your identity, your worth, your talent, your skill, your right to create, then if your souffle flops, engine of emphasis. If your souffle flops, then you will feel you are not a chef and you do not have the right to create. You see, feedback comes in quite a few different shapes and sizes. Some of it is really important, like, especially as a writer, we have a thing I call author brain, where it's obvious to you because you know the backstories, the details, where it's going, so you write a sentence. But that sentence doesn't make any sense to people who read it because they don't have the backstory, the information, all of that stuff. We forgot to put it on the paper. This happens a lot more often than you think. So sometimes a reader will come across that and say, you know what? I like this, but this didn't land. I'm having trouble understanding what her motivation was here. That's probably decent feedback. And if you've separated that from the fact that what you created maybe didn't land with your worth and your right to make it, you're going to go, oh, let me look at this. Yeah, you're right. I skipped everything about her sister, so her statement makes no sense. Yeah. On the other hand, there's feedback about taste. Remember, everybody's got different taste, music, colors, food. It doesn't matter. So sometimes somebody will pick it up and go, man, I don't know about that ending. That was really heavy. Can you give it a happy ending? And because this story does not have a happy ending. That's not the point of the story. You can take that feedback and go, that's not a statement on me failing as a writer. That is a personal taste issue. You can really only figure that out if you are able to separate what you made from your worth and the right to make it. So your assignment is to push against that thing the world tries to tell you, that what you made somehow determines the level of your talent, because it does not. Sometimes dough just doesn't rise. It happens. What you make is not tied to your worth or the amount of talent or your right to make it. Keep going, creative. Do not stop. Sit down with me and together, let's make something new.